Alright, so I really enjoy survival games, and if you're watching this video, you probably enjoy survival games too. So why don't we go take a look at the top 5 survival games that are coming in 2022 and 2023. So before we get started, a like is always appreciated, and consider subscribing for more list videos like this in the future. And yeah, let's get started. So before we get into the list of games, I do want to go over one quick disclaimer. That is that these games are not in any particular order on the list. So like the number 1 spot is not my number 1 favorite, and the 5th spot is not my least favorite. They're just in the list in which I compiled them in my Google Docs. So yeah, now let's get into the list, starting at number 5. So in the 5th spot, we have Frostpunk 2. Now Frostpunk 2 is the sequel to the huge city builder survival game Frostpunk. Frostpunk 2 takes place 30 years after the apocalyptic blizzard, and Earth is still suffering. Playing as the leader to your new metropolis, you'll be leading your people on a hunt for a new source of power to survive, which is oil. You'll also be forced to deal with a new political divide between people, as not everyone will agree to the new direction your metropolis is taking. It will be your job to unite your people and drive them towards a better future while dealing with unfortunate sacrifices along the way. So yeah, that's Frostpunk 2. It is being developed by 11-bit studios and will be releasing on PC, and we don't currently have a release date on it yet. So let's move on to the number 4 spot. Now for the number 4 spot, we have Ixion, or Ixion. I'm not sure how you pronounce the name of this game, but I'm just gonna call it Ixion. I think that sounds about right. But Ixion is another space-related survival game that does something a little bit different. It mixes a city builder with a survival game where you'll help guide the Taquan space station through deep space to find a new home for humanity. You will play as the administrator for the space station. You will help manage every aspect of the space station to ensure the survival of your people and successfully find the planet that will eventually become Earth 2.0. Now Ixion is being published by Case Do Games or Case Do Games, I'm not for sure on that, but it is releasing on PC and sometime in 2022. So yeah, now let's move on to the number 3 spot. For the number 2 spot, we have Ark II, and for the description for the game, I'm just going to read off what they have on the Steam page because it gives a really good idea of what the game is about. So it says, suddenly awaken on a strange primal world filled with dinosaurs and humans struggling for dominance. You will piece together the history of how you arrived there and team up with legendary heroes and confront powerful dark forces seeking to control the fate of all life. Saddle up and join the definitive next generation survival experience with Ark II. Every aspect of the Ark series has been rethought and redesigned in this sequel. Here's a sample of the features you'll find in Ark II, and I'm not going to read off the paragraphs. I'm just going to read off the titles of them that tells you what the paragraph is about. But it says, it will have an epic story featuring Vin Diesel, revolutionary cross-platform modding, best-in-class third-person gameplay, Souls-like melee combat, massive new alien world, component-based item crafting, dynamic world events, opposing PvP forces, advanced template building and sharing, sensory-based creature AI, character progression and skill system, and full utilization of Unreal Engine 5. So yeah, Ark 2 is looking very good. I'm super excited for this game. It is being developed by Studio Wildcard and will release on Xbox Series X and S and PC, and will release sometime in 2023 as it says on Steam. In the number 2 spot, we have The Day Before. First announced in early 2021, The Day Before is an MMO survival game set in a post-pandemic America that has desperate individuals fighting for survival against each other alongside infected who are nothing but hell-bent on consuming any fleshy being in their path. This title has breathtaking views, graphics, and gameplay. It looks gritty, intuitive, and just what we need for a game such as this. Let's hope it does not disappoint when it releases in March 1st, 2023. Now this game was originally supposed to be released already. It was going to release in June 21st, 2022, but it got delayed like last minute, like a week before the release date, and now it releases in March. Actually, hold on, let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it's March 1st, 2023, and will release on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PC and PS4 and PS5. Now coming in at the number 1 spot, we have Sons of the Forest. Now Sons of the Forest is the sequel to The Forest, and Sons of the Forest is going to be pretty similar to The Forest other than just being completely updated with amazing photorealistic graphics and amazing animations. You'll also have new enemy types, along with more modern weapons like shotguns, and obviously a new story where you'll be sent to find a missing billionaire on a remote island, but you'll then find yourself on a cannibal-infested hellscape. Now in Sons of the Forest, you'll have features like changing seasons, where it's going to cycle through winter, spring, summer, fall, and then back to winter, which is really cool. And you'll also have co-op gameplay where you can play with your friends or alone. Now Sons of the Forest is being published by End Night Games and released on PC and Xbox Series X and S, and has a planned release date of sometime in October. It was originally supposed to release in May 20th, 2022, but then got delayed. So yeah, that is all the games. Now I do have a couple honorable mentions. First one being Hazel Sky, which now Hazel Sky is a survival game that is a bit more on the relaxing side than the others that we have talked about today. You play as Shane, who strives to be an engineer but needs to complete the required trial set for him to succeed. Now it's kind of vague for like a description, but you can just watch the trailer and see what it's kind of about. Now, the second honorable mention is Forever Skies. Now this game looks pretty cool. We don't know as much about it, but I will read this description that I found on an article. It says, in Forever Skies, Earth was devastated by an ecological disaster. You'll return to Earth hundreds of years later from space to rebuild. You build your own high-tech airship and aim to find a cure to a mysterious illness threatening your family. Which this seems pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to mention the release dates for these two games. Forever Skies is being published by Far From Home and will release on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC sometime in 2022. Now Hazel Sky is being developed by Coffee Addict Studios and will release on PC sometime in 2022. But yeah, that is about it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hey, go down below and give it a like. I'd really appreciate that. And then consider subscribing for more content just like this in the future. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.